I'm about to show you how I made the Spongebob Bih Yah edit. What is up, everybody? I'm back with another video. This one is very different. You've never seen a video like this on my channel ever before, but I'm bringing you that new and crispy content. I'm about to show you my thought process, how I got the idea, and what the heck was going through my mind while I was making this crazy edit that gained over 5.6k views within just 2 months. It's super crazy. I'm about to walk you through my process. Hopefully you do enjoy this video. I don't really know how I want to set it up. However, I'm gonna figure it out as I go. So without further ado, we're gonna get into it right now. Okay, so to start off with, I'm just going to show you the finished project file. This is basically the end of the edit. I have already completed the loop and everything is fine. All I have to do at the end is slap on an adjustment layer with RSMB on it to make it smoother. It makes it a lot smoother. But I just wanted to show you the end first because what I'm about to show you next might be a little bit overwhelming in the beginning. All right, for those of you who don't know what After Effects is or how it works or anything, it might be a little bit crazy. But basically, this is the edit that you guys are used to seeing. The lovely edit that brought in so many viewers, man. You guys loved this. So I'm just gonna probably start off with telling a little story about it. and telling you how I got inspired to make it and what was going through my mind in the beginning, especially with making this intro. I have a large community of people who enjoy different types of substances, okay? And they enjoy looking at visuals, you know, different type of exciting and discombobulating visuals while they're enjoying these certain substances, okay? And because of this, you can see it starts off, and you already know how the beat is. It's a weird, eerie, like sharp beat with a lot of flashes that you can hear. It just depends on your ear. Like I can hear a lot of different sounds in it, and that's why I was like, all right, I'm gonna differentiate the flashes. Okay, I'm not just gonna do black flashes the whole time when I hear these quick sounds. I'm gonna switch it up so that people can get messed up, you know. The first like 5 seconds of an edit, depending on what the song is, are the most valuable ones because you're getting the person interested in what they're about to see. And so I was making this and I was like, man, let me throw a caution sign up in this, you know what I'm saying, just to mess up your brain a little bit, because this is about to be a crazy, colorful, trippy edit that is about to blow your mind. So we're gonna look a little bit deeper now, okay? Because what I was showing you was just the vanilla project file, completely finished, all of my effects and everything added, just 3 layers. For those of you who don't even know what this stuff is, all you see is 3 layers and you're like, oh my god, how did this man make this? And it looks so simple. All right. We're about to go in. Okay, so basically what this is, all right, I moved to the other side so that you can see this. This is called a pre-composition. This tan layer that you see here, it's a pre-composition, all right? It's basically everything that I have worked on in one. You know, you can just put it together. Look what happens when I double click this layer. It goes into a secondary layer. This is where I add my loops and my black bars. In every rap song, every song in general, the beat repeats or the melody repeats at some point in time. So I just edit up until I can find a nice loop, and then that's where I cut it. It's really simple. It's really simple. These are more pre-compositions, as you can see. All of these are pre-comps, all right, because they're duplicated. I duplicated them to loop them, yada, yada, yada. We're gonna go even deeper, all right, even deeper into these pre-comps, and this is where you get into the actual editing, where the actual editing took place. I know that you see a lot more pre-comps here as well, but it's because I put effects on every single clip, whether it's color correction, twitches, you know, displacement, anything. I put a lot of effects on each of my clips, so I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But look, I was starting off here. As you can see, I have, you know, blank spaces, in the beginning, this is where the intro was at. The intro I sometimes make separate from the rest of the edit because it's like I'm ready to get into the initial edit. I'm like, all right, I need to get the edit done and then worry about the intro, because the intro is just easy. It's just 5 seconds, something easy, just text and all this crazy stuff. It's not that hard. The editing, the big portion of it, is where the difficulty comes in, and I just want to jump to that. So I take this bar right here and I bring right here, and it makes it to where it'll always start here. Whenever I want to preview it and I go back to the beginning, it'll always start right there at the beginning, so that I can worry about this and this part only. All my transitions play a big role in why all of these are pre-composed, because I layer my transitions for smoothness. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I've gotten a lot smoother in my edits because I discovered this lovely thing of layering that I didn't really do in the past. I didn't really know about doing it. I didn't really experiment with it too much, but layering your transitions on top of each other just makes it look so much smoother, dude. It makes it look a lot better. And I'm about to show you how it ties in to adding glow and raise effects, because that just brings everything to life. Trust me. This is the base layer. All right. This is where I made everything and began layering other things on top. I'm just gonna take all the effects off and just show the naked video. So it actually is kind of funny looking at this. This is what it was before I tampered with it. This is what it looks like. All right. And something special about this is just fantastic, because you can see now how much work is put into all of my edits. All right, you got the key light in and out of the background, because without this, these two layers down here are useless because they're in the background. I key lighted the background out because it's super easy to do, because Spongebob is yellow and the background here is blue, and there's nothing else that was blue. So I was like, let me throw my logo in the back. Bam, watermark right there. And I put the glow on just to bring it to life. That rays that you see that's coming out, the light rays, that brings everything to life, bro. I'm telling you, look at this. You can tell the difference. You can easily tell the difference. I've been told before that I use too much glow in my edits and that it just is too much. But in reality, okay, for me at least, it brings the edit to life. Like having all that light coming at you, like literally coming out at you, will draw your eyes into the edit, and you're just gonna be like, oh my god. I do that just to bring in more of an immersion, so that you can feel the edit more. You know what I mean? That light, to me, is just super important, because it draws the person in. So I add that, and then after I do that, I add vibrance clips like this, which actually have they're heavily edited for me. This one has Twixtor on it, which is why it is so heavily edited. I don't know what it is outside looking in when it comes to my edits. Like, I don't know what you guys are seeing, but fun fact, all right, each of my edits, some of these clips are Twixtor to fit the song specifically and the melody and the beat. And so when you're seeing my edit and you see the clip itself fitting perfectly with the song, that's because I'm doing it with Twixtor. If you don't know what Twixtor is, it's a plugin for After Effects, and it helps you slow down or speed up the video perfectly to make it fit with whatever audio that you're using, or whatever other, purpose Twixtor's for. That's what I use it for. But that is a fun fact. I literally program the clip itself to match the song in certain ways. It just depends. Some clips I don't use Twixtor because it's not necessary. It already looks like it syncs up, but some clips need Twixtor. And it ties into velocity, but I don't really mess with velocity that much in After Effects, but it kind of creates that effect, that velocity effect, which I use with Twixtor. And like I said before, it's just keyframed. I watch my edits often just to reflect and see what I could do differently. And this one I watched a lot in the beginning. I was like, man, this is going to go crazy. I didn't think it was going to go that crazy, though. Like, when I was making this, I didn't think it was about to go freaking that wild. But it did. I'm super happy about it. But when I was making it, I was like, man, people are going to like this because it's lit. Everybody was searching up Mario Judah at the time because he was bussing with his freaking Whole Lotta Red version. His rendition of Whole Lotta Red before it came out, whatever you want to call it. And everybody was searching for it. I think this was just a perfect example of uploading something at the right time. I uploaded this at the right time for it to blow up. I like to actually look at my transitions in sequence. So if that makes any sense to anybody out there, basically what I'm saying is I like to look at it like 3 at a time. Like, which 3 transitions am I going to use to get this sequence over with to head into the next one? And sometimes I can follow the music and do that, but mostly I'm just going off of my brain. So I'm like, I want a zoom transition, a slide transition, a zoom transition. How am I going to get that to work with 3 different clips? So that's normally what takes so long, because I'm breaking up my transitions into sequences and how I want them to flow, because that's what creates the flow, and you need that for an edit to look good. You need a flow, and that's what I try to make, and it takes a long time for me to think of it, and a lot of trial and error. That's what editing is. It's trial and error. I'm trying to figure out how I want it to look, because if it doesn't work out, if my particular combination doesn't work out, then I have to come up with a new transition combination to fit that sequence. It sounds so much more complicated than it is, but it's really, really not. Outstanding reviews on that edit. Thank you everybody who supported it and liked it. I got more amazing edits on the way, but yeah, this is how I made it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Now you kind of know how I do my thing, and let me know if there's an edit that you want to see me go in depth in, if you want to see how I made some of my edits here on the channel. So let me know if you want to see some different ones. Just leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, leave a comment so that I know if you want to see some deeper stuff on other edits, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one that I make. Thanks for watching.